Hey guys, Glyceromania here, coming back at you with another wrestling video today. And watching Monday Night Raw, we had some segments with Seth Rollins and Gunther. Sorry I had to use last year's picture because I couldn't really find the recent picture as of January 27th, 2025. We had another segment of Drew McIntyre and Paul Heyman, where Paul Heyman was unveiling the 2K25 cover of Roman Reigns. And then we had another segment between Cody Rhodes and CM Punk on Monday Night Raw. And to throw in these other two that I threw in the image right here, I threw in John Cena and Roman Reigns. The reason why I threw in John Cena in this imagery, is because people are speculating that John Cena is going to win the Royal Rumble just because he's on his retirement tour. So they want to give him a strong retirement tour for him winning the Royal Rumble in 2025. And Roman Reigns is in this picture because why not? This is Roman Reigns. Like, we already know he's going to be in the final 4 or 5 for the men's Royal Rumble. So I'm just talking about the final 4 and the final 5. But I'm going to talk about the two people who I think have a 50-50, I mean, not 50-50 chance, the two people who I think are going to win the Royal Rumble this year. And yes, I already talked about who my prediction is, but I'm just going to talk about these two people in this video that I think are going to win the Royal Rumble, and I think that have a chance winning the Royal Rumble. So yeah, let me get into it right now. But before I get into like who I think is gonna win the Royal Rumble and which two people have a chance of winning the Royal Rumble in general, like I'm gonna talk about the segments of Seth Rollins and Gunther, Drew McIntyre and Paul Heyman, and Cody Rhodes and CM Punk. Like if you kind of think about all these three segments that happened today on Monday Night Raw, like from Seth Rollins to to Drew McIntyre to CM Punk, this is what WWE wants us to know. WWE wants us to plant in our heads that these three have a chance of winning the Royal Rumble this year. That's what WWE wants us to plant in our heads. And WWE also wants us to plant in our heads that Roman Reigns probably has a chance of winning the Royal Rumble as well. But the fans want us to plant in our heads that John Cena is going to be winning the Royal Rumble this year just because of his retirement promo he made on the first, I think, on the debut episode of the Monday Night Raw Netflix era. So that's saying a lot. But out of everybody on this list that's favored to win the Royal Rumble, I see either CM Punk or I either see Drew McIntyre winning the Royal Rumble. And here is why I see one of these two winning the Royal Rumble. Reason being, for Drew McIntyre, if you kind of think about it, Drew McIntyre is going through a redemption story arc right now. He's trying to, like, rebuild himself. He's trying to get himself on the right track. He's trying to get himself to the top of the company again, and he's trying to go for the WWE title right now. Like, obviously he wants revenge on CM Punk, but he also wants to go for gold. CM Punk is just trying to finish his story that he never fully got, of him winning the Royal Rumble and main eventing WrestleMania. And honestly, realistically, like one of these two men are most likely going to win the Royal Rumble this year. Because I feel like both of these men winning the Royal Rumble could actually, how can I say it? I feel like both of these men winning the Royal Rumble could actually be beneficial to WrestleMania in general. Because if you kind of think about it, Drew McIntyre is a very popular heel right now. And CM Punk, of course, is CM Punk. He's a draw, he's controversial, and also, you know, he's a beloved babyface. And I think a WrestleMania match between him and Cody would be good given the promo that he gave to Cody Rhodes today, talking about like how CM Punk's his friend and listening to advice, and also, people training to be in the spot he is and everything. And yeah, Like I could see CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes at Mania. It's gonna be like babyface versus babyface, but it's also gonna be kind of like not your typical babyface. Like, oh, it's not gonna be like a competition match. This is gonna be like, oh, who can make the best champion and who can't make the best champion, and that's actually good for business because CM Punk's gonna be main eventing WrestleMania, and Cody Rhodes is also gonna be main eventing WrestleMania for the second time as well. Well, for the third time as well. And for Drew McIntyre, if Drew McIntyre wins the Royal Rumble as well, like Drew McIntyre would make a good heel to go up against Cody Rhodes. Because obviously, you know, some segments when Drew McIntyre was attacking Sami Zayn after the match, Cody Rhodes came in and saved and tried to save Jey Uso and everything. So like that's kind of building up what we could see in the future for WrestleMania. Drew versus Cody or CM Punk versus Cody. But what do you guys think? Who do you guys think is going to win the Royal Rumble in 2025? I would like to hear your opinions in the comment section down below. And if you guys like more wrestling content, you guys know what to do. Make sure to follow for more because your boy is going to be posting some wrestling videos. It's not going to be that consistent. It's going to be a little bit spaced out, especially since your boy is going to be going back to school, full time school. Well, he's already in school, but like he's going to be going back to full time school in like less than a month. But make sure to follow for more videos, and I'll see you guys in the next video because you know your boy is not going to stop his grind.